Hello friends, welcome back to Technique, and today we'll be doing a comparison of two mid-range devices. A lot of you have been requesting us to do this comparison. We have the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G launched recently for a starting price of around 29,999 including card offers, and we're going to compare it with the Poco X6 Pro, which is priced 24,999 along with card offers. So which of these devices make sense in the mid-range segment, around the 30,000 price segment? Which of these devices make sense? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. We'll be doing an in-depth comparison including the display, the design, the software experience, the cameras, the gaming experience, the speaker quality, battery life, charging, everything we'll compare in this video. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first and foremost, let's talk about the design. Now if you look at these two devices, both of these devices have the vegan leather finish variant. Now we have the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus with the purple color, which is again a vegan leather. Here we have the Poco yellow again with a vegan leather finish. Now design wise, both looks really good, but my personal choice would be the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G because it has a slightly curved finish towards the edges. The display is curved, which gives it better feel in hand, and even though this is slightly heavier, almost like 15 grams heavier and also thicker than the Poco X6 Pro, the overall design language of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G is something which is really good. So in terms of design language, I would say I would probably pick the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. But having said that, the Poco X6 Pro is also a really well-built device in terms of the fit and finish, the quality, and you get this vegan leather finish. So both of these devices looks pretty good in terms of design language, but my personal choice would be the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. Now in terms of other aspects, both of these devices come with dual stereo speakers, and both of these devices lack the 3.5mm audio jack. That's something which is common between these two devices, and both supports NFC as well. Now let's talk about the display. Now here also there is a difference in terms of display experience. Now the Poco X6 Pro has a flat display, while the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G has a curved display. Now if you are a person who likes curved display, obviously the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G is the better choice, but there are people who love flat displays, and for them Poco X6 Pro offers almost similar experience. Now both of these devices have a 1.5K display, both are AMOLED, 120Hz refresh rate, both have 1800 nits of peak brightness. Here we have Gorilla Glass Victus support, here we have Gorilla Glass 5 support, so more or less similar. But if you look at the display side by side, we would definitely say the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G display has a slightly better colors and overall quality compared to the Poco X6 Pro. Now Poco X6 Pro is no different in terms of display experience. Now in terms of software experience, that's where things do change a bit, because the Poco X6 Pro comes with HyperOS and Android 14 out of the box with 3 years of Android updates promised. That means 15, 16 and 17 you get on the Poco X6 Pro, while on the other hand the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G comes with MIUI 14 and Android 13 out of the box. That's definitely one of the downsides of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. It will get 3 years of Android updates, but then it would be 14, 15 and 16. It will still miss out on one additional update that the Poco X6 Pro will get. So software experience is quite good. Now if you are looking at what is different between the MIUI 14 and the HyperOS, we have done a detailed video on that. You can check out that video. We have compared these two devices in terms of the software experience, and you can completely have a look at that video to see what is different in the HyperOS compared to the MIUI 14. Now if I were to pick one of these devices in terms of software experience, that would be definitely Poco X6 Pro, because HyperOS is something which is really good animations, good set of features included, much more stable, and performance wise also better than the MIUI 14. So that's one of the disappointing aspects about the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. The software experience should have been ideally HyperOS and Android 14. Now talking about the performance, now this is one area where Poco clearly wins, because the Dimensity 8300 Ultra is a powerful chip for this segment, while we have the Dimensity 7200 Ultra on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. It has a benchmark score of around 7.5 lakh, while this is almost 13 lakh, almost double the Antutu score in terms of performance. Further, this has LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 support. Here we have LPDDR5 RAM RAM and UFS 3.1. So that way also you can see that Poco X6 Pro is better in terms of performance, and in terms of gaming experience also Poco X6 Pro is unmatched in terms of gaming. It's totally a stellar device if you are looking for gaming, and if you want the best performance out there, Poco X6 Pro is the one to go blindfolded. So that's the performance side. We're really happy that Poco is offering this power pack device at a very competitive pricing. Now if you look at the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G, it is a pretty good device in terms of day-to-day experience. Although it may not be as powerful as the Poco X6 Pro, it still performs very well in terms of day-to-day aspects, no lags or issues, but again it's not as powerful as the Dimensity 8300 Ultra. Now other aspect, both of the devices have in-display fingerprint scanner. Both are quite similar. Both have 5G support, all the bands are supported, and then both have dual stereo speakers as well. The speaker output was quite similar. We didn't see any major difference in terms of speaker experience. So next let's talk about the call quality. Again, both of these devices didn't have much of difference. We tried with Jio and Airtel. Again, a very similar performance in terms of calling. Next, let's move on to the cameras. Now this has a 200 megapixel Samsung HP3 sensor. We get an 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro. Here we have a 64 megapixel probably omnivision sensor. Again 8 megapixel selfie camera, ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro, and both of these devices have 16 megapixel selfie camera. So let's have a look at the camera samples and see which performs better. So looking at the daylight captures, you can see here both does a quite good job, but I would say the Note 13 Pro Plus has slightly better overall colors, and the sharpness levels from the 200 megapixel shooter is really impressive, while the Poco X6 Pro is quite good, but colors are not really that natural. It's slightly on the boosted side, and the sharpness levels are not as good as the primary camera of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. Now if you look at the ultra wide also, you can see similar results. Redmi did a slightly better job overall. Looking at the close-up shots, both did a quite good job. Here you can see a very similar results, nothing much to differentiate, but the sharpness levels is definitely better on the Redmi. Now looking at the portraits, here we would say once again the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G was slightly better overall in terms of the background depth and the dynamic range, although both of these devices need a better dynamic range in portraits. Now looking at the low light experience, once again what differentiates between these two devices is the sharpness levels and details. While the 200 megapixel camera on the Note 13 Pro Plus 5G does really great job in terms of detail, sharpness levels, reducing the noise, while the Poco X6 Pro is a decent performer in terms of low light, but the sharpness levels are not that impressive. Now finally the selfie experience, again more of a personal choice, but once again I would say both did a quite good job overall, but then again nothing much to differentiate in terms of selfie experience. So overall, if I look at the camera aspect, I would say the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G did a better job. Now video recording, once again the colors are slightly better on the Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. The stabilization, both of these have EIS plus OIS combination, and both can record 4K 30 FPS video. So that was the camera experience. So overall I would say Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G has a better overall camera. Now apart from this, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G also has 4x in-sensor zoom, which actually produces pretty good results, while that feature is not available with the 64 megapixel sensor on the Poco X6 Pro. So overall I would say Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G is our pick in terms of camera. Now finally moving on to the battery life. Now we have a 5000 mAh battery on both the devices. Both are quite similar. We have 120 watt charging on this, which takes the charging time to just 19 minutes, whereas this takes around 50 minutes. So almost double the time to charge the device. If you want really that fast charging, then Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G is the better device to go. Now both of these devices have 4 nanometer chip, and both the performance in terms of battery life were quite similar. I would say nothing to differentiate between these two devices. We could easily get through a day of usage on either of the devices, and I would say again depends upon person to person. If you do a lot of gaming on the Poco X6 Pro, then probably battery life would be slightly lower, but again, this is not a gaming device as such, so you might be doing less gaming on this. So that again depends upon person to person. What is your usage? It depends upon that. Now additionally, we have IP68 rating on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. That's one of the advantages, at least in this price again. This is not the first device to sport IP68 rating, but then again, IP68 rating is definitely a good thing to have, because water damage can cause issues, and this can prevent approximately 30 minutes of water damage and up to 1 meter of depth. And again, that's an advantage if you are a person who want that kind of experience, especially if you move around in rain or water bodies. This is definitely a good device to have because it has this additional IP68 protection. So that was a detailed comparison of these two devices. So which one to buy? Now if you are looking at just one simple answer, I would really say this way: if you are more into gaming and if you want the beast like performance, then without doubt the Poco X6 Pro is the winner here. But if you want a more all-round package, especially in terms of camera experience, faster charging, IP68, curved display, slightly better display, but you have to compromise on software, then the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G is a really good package at 29,999. Of course, Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G has additional features like a slightly better design, better display, then a better camera experience, better charging speed, and also you get IP68 rating. But if you are looking at purely gaming and if you want a performance oriented device, the Poco X6 Pro is a great package out there. So it should depend upon what is your preference. If you want a powerful package for gaming, then Poco X6 Pro. But if you want a more all-round package with additional features being offered, then the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G makes sense. Now, but having said that, the Poco X6 Pro 5G is not just a gaming device alone. It's a really good overall package, but then it is not as good as the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G in terms of camera experience, and some features like IP68 rating are missing. Apart from that, Poco X6 Pro is also lesser price. That makes it a really great bargain because you get solid performance and also decent other experience. But if you want a more complete package, then the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G would be the better fit. So which is your pick? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with the detailed comparison of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G with the Poco X6 Pro. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.